I'm sure many of us have experienced it. Growing up, there was no girls' teams when I was in middle school. I had to play with the boys' teams, and whether it was basketball or I played baseball because there was no softball teams. And you think about the youth and young ages and getting girls involved. And it's been a big push for me now with working with young girls, because that's how you fall in love with the game at an early age, and having those type of opportunities. And the lack of equity in it changes, because it's not just about sports. It's not just about being an athlete, but I think so much of it translates to who we are, what we are, the opportunities that we have as we continue to grow. And so, for Chris, for so many, the biggest thanks needs to go to her and those who continue to fight the fight.
Absolutely. And I think Title IX really gave me a North Star from an early age. I mean, as far back as I can remember, the goal was to get into a great university using my soccer. And that influenced every decision I made. Every single day getting 1% better was with that goal. And without Title IX, I wouldn't have had that North Star of this is what I'm working for and this is what my life is basically tunneling towards.
Well, when I watch Chris's story, it makes me realize how fortunate we are that we get to choose our colleges, that we get the opportunity to have a scholarship so we don't have to pay for college. And when I look at Title IX now, I look at through my daughter's eyes, who plays lacrosse. And when I was looking at colleges at her age, there was no women's lacrosse. There just wasn't. And so, I know before the show we were talking about the NCAA championship game, the women's lacrosse, and those women are beasts and unbelievable athletes. And it was really fun to watch UNC and BC, play that game.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much about sitting here listening to Chris tell her story. I think the one thing that really just stands out to me is when she talks about how she changed her name from Christy to Chris and threw on her baseball cap so she could go play Little League with her brothers. I grew up playing with my brothers, but that was kind of my choice. I did it because I wanted to get better and play with the boys. And so when I sit here and I listen to her story, it really puts things into perspective for me when I think about how Title IX truly changed my life.
And it changed my life. I was not a collegiate athlete, but it opened the doors to allow me to have this position, to be in this business. So many role models along the way that have inspired me, but still a lot more work is needed. And we will get there. We just got to continue to fight.